The sunken city. Before Venice, there was Pavlopetri. It's 5,000 years old, perfectly preserved, and sitting at the bottom of the Mediterranean. Why did it vanish? And welcome to my channel History Doc, and thanks for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe to my channel for more details. Welcome to History Doc. Today, we're diving deep, literally, into a mystery that rivals Atlantis. Forget what you think you know about ancient cities. Before Venice rose from its canals, before Rome built its empire, there was Pavlopetri. This isn't a myth, it's a real, 5,000-year-old city, perfectly preserved, and sitting just a few meters below the crystal-clear waters of the Mediterranean Sea, off the coast of southern Greece. So what makes Pavlopetri so special? Imagine a complete city, with streets, two-story houses, courtyards, and even complex water management systems. We're talking about a level of urban planning that archaeologists didn't think existed in the Bronze Age. Discovered in 1967 by Nicholas Fleming and mapped a year later by a team from Cambridge, Pavlopetri is the oldest submerged city ever found. Its layout is so clear that you can practically walk its streets in your mind's eye. The level of preservation is simply staggering. We've found more than just buildings. There are stone-lined graves, tools, and tons of pottery. This isn't just a collection of ruins, it's a snapshot of life 5 millennia ago. The pottery, in particular, tells a fascinating story. It shows that Pavlopetri was a major hub for trade, a bustling port city connecting the mainland with Crete and the wider Aegean world. We've found large storage jars called pithoi, suggesting they were trading goods like olive oil and wine. This was a thriving commercial center, a prehistoric metropolis. The people who lived here were part of the Mycenaean civilization, the same culture that gave us the legends of Troy and Agamemnon. But Pavlopetri predates even the grand palaces of Mycenae. It was inhabited for over 2,000 years, from around 3000 BC to 1100 BC. That's an incredible span of time. To put it in perspective, this city was already ancient when the Parthenon was built in Athens. Now for the million-dollar question, why did it vanish? How does an entire city, home to thousands of people, end up at the bottom of the sea? For years, the leading theory was a massive earthquake. The region is tectonically active, and a sudden land subsidence seemed like the most logical explanation. An earthquake could have dropped the coastline by several meters in an instant, swallowing the city whole. It's a dramatic and plausible scenario. The city was abandoned around 1100 BC, a time known as the Bronze Age collapse, when many Mediterranean civilizations fell apart, possibly due to earthquakes, invasions, or climate change. However, recent research has thrown a fascinating twist into the story. Scientists studying the seabed around Pavlopetri found evidence that doesn't quite fit the single catastrophic earthquake model. They believe the sinking might have been a much slower process, happening over centuries, or even more intriguingly, it could have been caused by something else entirely, a tsunami. Imagine a giant wave, triggered by a volcanic eruption or an offshore earthquake, crashing over the city. The island of Santorini, home to the massive Thera eruption, isn't too far away. While the dates don't perfectly align for the main eruption, smaller tsunamis are a common threat in the Mediterranean. A powerful wave could have washed over the low-lying city, making it uninhabitable and causing it to be gradually submerged by rising sea levels and shifting sands over time. The sediment layers around the site hold clues, and scientists are still piecing together the exact sequence of events. Was it one big disaster, or a series of unfortunate events? The debate is still ongoing, and that's what makes archaeology so exciting. What's truly amazing is how we're exploring this underwater world. Thanks to cutting-edge technology, we don't have to rely solely on scuba divers. Researchers from the University of Nottingham have used advanced 3D mapping and sonar scanning to create a stunningly detailed digital reconstruction of the entire city. They used an autonomous underwater vehicle, a robotic submarine, to scan the site with a precision of just a few centimeters. This has allowed archaeologists to excavate the site digitally, without disturbing the delicate ruins. It's like having a Google Street View for a 5,000-year-old lost city. This digital model has revealed things that were previously hidden. It confirmed the existence of a large central building, perhaps a megaron or a public hall, and a complex grid of streets that challenges our understanding of Bronze Age urbanism. It also identified at least 15 buildings, separate from the main city, that could have been farmhouses or villas for the wealthy elite. The sheer scale of it is breathtaking, a city covering about 9 acres. The lives of the people who called Pavlopetri home were rich and complex. They were weavers, potters, farmers, and sailors. The discovery of loom weights tells us they produced textiles, possibly for export. The city was strategically located on an isthmus that connected a small island, now submerged, to the mainland. This gave them a protected double harbor, perfect for a maritime trading power. They weren't isolated. They were cosmopolitan, connected, and prosperous. But their world came to an end, whether by a sudden quake that plunged their homes into the sea, or a terrifying tsunami that washed away their lives, or the slow, inexorable creep of the rising tide. Pavlopetri was lost to memory. Becoming just another part of the seabed, it lay hidden for over 3,000 years. Its stories waiting beneath the waves. Today, Pavlopetri is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protected for its immense cultural and historical value, but it's a fragile site. Threats from pollution, boat anchors, and looting are very real. The work being done to study and preserve it is crucial. It's a race against time to unlock all its secrets before they are lost forever. Pavlopetri is more than just a collection of sunken stones. It's a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and our ancient connection to the sea. It forces us to reconsider the timeline of civilization and the capabilities of our ancestors. It shows us that 5,000 years ago, people were building sophisticated cities, trading across vast distances, and living complex lives, much like we do today. And it serves as a powerful reminder that even the greatest cities can be reclaimed by nature, their stories submerged, waiting for us to dive in and rediscover them. What other secrets does the Mediterranean hold? Pavlopetri might just be the tip of the iceberg, a window into a lost world of Bronze Age coastal communities that are now underwater. As technology improves, who knows what other sunken cities we might find. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the past. What do you think happened to Pavlopetri? Was it an earthquake, a tsunami, or something else? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey, please hit that like button, subscribe to History Doc, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the mysteries of history. Thanks for watching.